Hello everyone, welcome back. We need money. We also have a bottle now for some reason. Okay, so the slingshot is to knock that down, right? I think. So do we just need money? Blue money, please. Or yellow. Or red. Better money. Ooh, I see yellow up there, look. Yellow money. Can I jump with this lad? Oh. Oh! Okay, how are we supposed to get over there then? Oh, does the owl thing, does the guy, will he grab it for us? That'll basically get us there, won't it? Okay, interesting. Ki dupi. Usually the word yellow is kiiro. Kiiro. I don't know what a key is actually. Maybe I should have a look at that. Let's search for kiiro and then delete the iro. Really? So it is just yellow. So kiiro is yellow color. I don't know why they would need to specify that. Of course it's yellow. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Get the yellow money, please. Mr. Falcon lad, or whatever you are. Oh, go! He's not going to get it, is he? I can't get him to... will he like grab a chicken for us? Is that what we're supposed to do? Or maybe this is just wolf link money that you get later. Try again. No. Okay, that's quite annoying. I don't know. Okay. You don't do that. I suppose we'd better go over some of these. Like, there's word on the A button right now when you run says nageru. Nageru is to throw, I suppose, quite obviously. Oh, 5 money. Okay, so here we have ao rupee or tenireta. Oh, I probably should have gone over that, shouldn't I? So, oh wait, no, they didn't say that for the bottle, did they? Anyway, ao is obviously blue, rupee is a rupee, and then te ni ideru is literally to enter into the hand, to put into the hand, to place into the hand. And ideta, of course, is past tense, so it's just, you know, you placed into the hand some blue money, or you got, much more naturally translated. I just need one more blue money. Is that a climbable? No. I saw yellow up on the roof there, but I don't think we can get up there. Where else is there money? I just need a little more. 2 greens. What's even up here? Is this part of the initial thing we have to do? Isn't there money? Ooh. Is that a bug we have to get later? Huh. Oh. I think I need 2 more. Okay, let's try that. 30. Oh wait, this isn't the shop, is it? I've done this twice. I don't know if this is like me getting confused because it's like I did it on the Wii when things were, you know, obviously mirrored compared to this one. So I don't know if that's me kind of placing the shop here because of it. But I don't know why I would do that. Anyway, this is the shop. Please be 30. Okay. Oh, miruku no aki bean kaesanakute ii kara ne. Okay, so just a noise and then milk. Huh? Aki bean, so a bean empty of milk, I guess. And then kaesu is to return something. So kaesanakute is kind of the te form of the negative. And then E at the end, which we've already seen kind of being like, you know, to tell someone it's okay to do something. So not returning the empty bottle is fine, is okay. You don't need to return the empty bottle. And then kara ne, I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe like it's okay not to return it, so... Or because it's okay not to return it, do as you will with it or something? I don't know. Mata nanika betsu no mono o irete tsukaeba ii yo. Mata kind of again, nanika something, betsu no mono. Basically a different something, a different thing. Irete, to put into, and tsukaeba ii. Using it, you know, if you use it again, having put something else in it, it's, you know, that's kind of what you should do, I suppose, is what E is here. Yeah, maybe it's like advice in this case. You should use it having put something else in it. Anta wa sonna koto nai darou kedo, saikin no wakai kou wa sugu mottai nai koto suru kara ne. So anta wa, talking about us, you, sonna koto nai darou kedo. Sonna koto is like, well, sonna koto nai is kind of a set phrase meaning, you know, that is not at all, that's not the case. So that's, yeah, that's basically what's going on here. Sonna koto nai darou kedo. So while it is not the case, is it though? It's not the case with you, is it though, or but. Saikin no wakai kou wa, the recent kind of young kids nowadays basically. Sugu, kind of immediately. Mottai nai koto suru. Mottai nai means like kind of to not make best use of, to sort of waste things. Yeah, it's basically to waste things. So mottai nai koto suru. Might have a look. I don't think this is going to... No. Mottai nai koto suru. Maybe it's like koto is standing in for like actions in this case. Maybe they do wasteful actions sort of vibe. They immediately do wasteful actions. And then kara meaning just kind of like, you know, maybe referring to the reason she said that is like, you know, that's because blah blah blah, while it's not the case with you. Kids nowadays just are quick to throw things away, sort of thing. That's why I mention it. And then ne, obviously just that rhetorical agreement seeky thing. De dodai, so kind of de, just like moving on basically. So with that said sort of vibe, maybe dodai, do is like how, but I guess in this case kind of meaning like, yeah, you know, how can I help you, what would you like, how are you going to act, kind of thing. Nanika hoshii mono wa nai kai? Nanika, kind of meaning some kind of. In this case it sometimes means something, but maybe in this case it's like some kind of, because we have mono here, so some kind of desirable thing. And then what, just the kind of topic marker, and then nai kai, does not there exist some kind of thing that you want, obviously referring to what she has available. Yokattara 3D スティック右で見てっておくれよ. So yeah, yokattara, just like if you're happy to, if it's okay, you know, if you'd like to. Yeah, 3D stick migi, so right on the 3D stick. De, using right on the 3D stick. Mitette. We saw this the other day, and I don't know why I didn't really understand it. I think it's mite and then itte, as in the verb to go in its te form. Mitette. And that sort of means like to go on, sort of either temporally or location-wise, or geographically, perhaps I should say. You can sort of go on in time, is what she's saying here. So she's like saying, from where we are now, from this point in time, you know, go on to look at my goods, I suppose, if you're happy to. And then we have kure, again, that kind of modest imperative with an honorific, okure, and then yo. Okay, we just want this. Pachinko, obviously, as I said, slingshot. Tama 50 patsu tsuki. Okay, tama is like balls. Yeah, balls or small like round things or whatever, so it means like bullets in this case, I suppose. Tama 50 patsu, 50 shots. This is the counter for shots. And then tsuki is maybe kind of the noun form of tsuku, meaning to be attached. So tsuki just means it kind of comes with 50 shots. And then sanju rupee, of course, just 30 rupees. And then kodomo tachi no tame ni shiirete mitanda. Okay. We can probably start with that line, actually. They're not necessarily related. So, kodomo tachi no tame ni. We've got tame, which means sort of for the sake of, for one's sake, for one, you know. So yeah, it's for the sake. I suppose ni comes as part of it as well. But yeah, for the sake of the children, or for the kids, kind of thing. For the kids. And then shi ireru is to sort of acquire stock, or to get, to get and then stock. So maybe just to stock. So shi ireru is to stock, and she said shi irete mita, which again is this to try doing something in kind of an experimental way, to try it out. So she's, tried stocking it for this, for the kids. And then unda, obviously just kind of explanatory language. And then omocha dakedo ataru to kekko itai mon da yo. Omocha is just a toy, and then dakedo just meaning like but, so it's a toy but. Ataru to, kind of ataru is to make, to hit a target. So kind of like to get hit and... kekko itai. Kekko, I guess in this case meaning sort of considerably, and itai means painful. So kind of get hit by it and it's considerably painful, even though it's a toy. And then mon, I think, is just kind of adding emotion. Doesn't really mean anything. And then dayo, just declaring and putting a yo after it. Pachinko wa 30 rupee da yo. The slingshot is 30 rupees. Katte iku kai? Will you buy it and go? Or will you go on having bought it, I suppose is maybe literal. But yeah, and then we have kal and yametoku. Oh, sorry, yamete oku, which is obviously to... well, yameru is to stop doing something. So yamete oku is to stop doing something. I don't know why. No, actually, this is kind of its own word. Yamete oku. Like, I suppose it is that kind of suffix of, you know, to do something for when it's needed in the future, but it doesn't really work as a translation when it's yamete oku, does it? Maybe with yamete oku it's like to stop for the time being? Anyway, we obviously want to buy it. Anta ga pachinko kau to wa ne. Okay. Towa... How did I do this in Wind Waker? Towa is kind of a... Well, I think in this case, actually, Towa... I think it might be like a... What should follow Towa is kind of like Shinjirarenai. Or, you know, something disapproving. It's sort of like... is that even right? Antanga pachinko kao to wa ne. Yeah, I think so. Antanga pachinko kao to wa ne. Yeah, I think like that she's replaced it with ne and then trailed off. But I feel like there should be kind of a disapproving word here. Like, I can't believe that you would buy a slingshot. You know, it's sort of just an exclamation in a way. And so that's what Towa is kind of doing. It's sort of expressing that without the need for the actual disapproving word. I believe. Kodomo tachi no aite demo shite ageru no kai? Okay, I see. Kodomo tachi no aite. Kodomo tachi, obviously just the... Yeah, children. The tachi is kind of the pluralizer there, so children. No aite demo. Aite? Aite is like... What, partner or... opponent or... Maybe partner. And demo is that kind of whatever sort of thing, so... Yeah. Demo? Kodomo tachi no aite demo. Yeah, maybe it's in this case demo is like even. Maybe even the kids. No, I don't know actually. I don't know what is demo here. Kodomo tachi no aite demo shite ageru. Shite ageru. Shite ageru. Shite ageru. Is it like shite ageru? That's like to do something for someone. So I wonder if it's like, will you maybe be the kids? Like, will you be the kids' target for them or something done? Kodomo tachi no aite demo shite ageru no kai. Or is it just you will make them into your slingshot partners or something stupidly literal like that? Yeah, maybe, like, will you let them use it too? I don't know, man, that's annoyed me. So, tama ga naku nattara kabocha no tane ga tsukaeru kara ne. So, just a noise. So, that's right, I forgot to mention, or I should say, tama ga naku nattara. So here we have naru, meaning to become, and we have naku, meaning to not exist. So if you're, and then the ra kind of makes it into a, well, the tara, I suppose, makes it into kind of a conditional. So if or when the balls or the bullets become not, so when you run out, basically. Kabocha no tane ga tsukaeru kara ne. Kabocha is a pumpkin, tane is a seed, and tsukaeru is the potential form of tsukau. So tsukau is to use, tsukaeru is can use. And then again she's saying kara ne, and I don't know why. And you know, unless it just means so. If you run out of, but I don't know. I just don't know how that works. It's like there's not really a reason. Well, I mean there must be, but I don't get it. Tama ga naku nattara kabocha no tane ga tsukaeru kara ne. I don't know. It means like so or something, or because this is the case, blah blah blah. But I don't like it. Pachinko o teni ireta. You placed into the hand the slingshot. Kodomo tachi no akogare no itemu. Akogare is like to aspire to become like something, or to desire, basically, I suppose. Yearning, longing, aspiration. Akogare no itemu. So it's the kids' kind of long desired item, maybe, or something. It's something the kids really wanted or want. Hanatsu tama tane wa saidai 50 ko moteru. Hanatsu just means to sort of release, to fire, to emit, to shoot out. So, and that's obviously modifying tama. So the balls it fires, and then tane in brackets just meaning seeds. Wa, just bringing it up as the topic. Sai dai meaning the most large, or the max, the maximum amount, I suppose. 50 ko. Ko is a counter for a lot of different things actually, but especially for like small round things is your counter. 50 ko. And then moteru. Moteru, of course, is the potential form of motsu, which means to possess or to hold. So this is potential form saying can hold. So you can hold 50 of them max. Jujiki itemu gamen de YX ni setto shite tsukau. Okay. So using the item screen, set to Y or X and use. 3D スティックで狙いを定め、ボタンを押して発射。Okay, so using the 3D stick, nerai, well, nerao is to aim. So nerai is the stem of that, making it into a noun, basically. So the aim, and then sadameru is the verb to kind of affix, to set, to determine, those sorts of words. And again, we just have the stem because we just want the sentence to continue on afterwards. So set the aim using the control stick, and botan wo oshite hasha, press the button, and hasha, it just means firing or shooting. Eru chumoku sureba, kind of if you L focus, kakujitsu ni aterareru. Oh, kakujitsu, I guess, is just... Kakujitsu, is that just like accurately? Or accurate? And then ni, making it into kind of an adverb, I suppose. So accurately. And then ateru is to hit something. In this case, it's transitive. Ataru was intransitive, which we saw before. But ateru is transitive. And aterareru is the potential form of that. So you sort of, kind of, if you L focus... you can accurately hit your target. Okay, that's that. And mata oide, oide just meaning like to come, and mata just again, right? So come again. Okay. Alright, dude. Should we... Alright, let's talk to him. Him? He's got a moustache, right? Okay. Omae, ohayo. It's obviously just, you know, good morning. Kyou wa shigoto yasumi. So, obviously today. And then shigoto, or shigoto, as I said, is work. Essentially. So, just one's sort of job, one's work. And then yasumu is the verb to rest. And, of course, yasumi is kind of the noun form of that. So, it means like a day off, right, basically. I don't really know why he's saying shigoto, to be honest. I feel like kyou wa yasumi would have just been fine, but okay. Washi wa kami-san ni iwarete ne. Kyou wa shouhin no shiire nanda. Okay, so washi is just kind of a... Have we discussed this already? Has anyone said this? He didn't say it, did he say it? Anyway, washi's kind of an old man's first person pronoun. Like, it means I, but usually used by older men. So I guess he wants to go for that vibe. Kami is just someone's name. I don't know whose name that is, but Kami-san, unless it's just his wife or whatever. No, it can't be, right? Kami-san, because he's calling them san. So that would suggest to me that they are not close. He can't omit san. If it was his wife, he wouldn't be saying san. So I don't know who Kami is, but there you go. And then ni iwarete ne. I wouldn't worry about tene. I would probably just think of it as iwareta ne. So just kind of, this is kind of like right again. I'll get back to it actually, but yeah, you is to say. It's just iu is the verb to say, and so iwareta, as I'm changing it to, that's passive. So it basically means that something was said to you, but that sort of, the to kind of isn't included in Japanese. It's kind of like I was said something, which, as I said, translates to it was said to me. Or maybe he's been asked to do something. But yeah. So it's like kami-san ni. When used with a passive verb, ni becomes like the word by. So it's like I was said by Kami. And then ne is like right. So I was said by Kami, right? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever the rest of the information is. Kyou wa today. Shohin is like... It's kind of goods. They kind of both mean goods, I suppose. Goods. Or maybe like product, sales products kind of thing. It's just things they're going to sell. Shohin. And then no. And then shiire, which is of course like the noun form of shiireru, which we saw before. The woman said in the store, right? She said about she ireted the slingshot for the kids. So yeah, so he's just saying today is product procurement, I suppose, is kind of a robotic way of talking, but there you go. And then nanda, just explanatory language. Is this something I actually have to do? Because obviously I'm going to shoot that down. Is this required to advance? Hora, mieru. So hora kind of means like look. I often hear people saying this when they're correct about something. There's like all of my kind of anecdotes and stories are going to be kind of at school, from school. So forgive me for that. But for example, let's say we're going to show the kids like a video or something in English class. Maybe one of the kids will sort of guess what's going to come on. They'll guess what's going to come on the screen or whatever, and then when it does, they'll say "hora." They'll be like, "Look, see, told you," kind of thing. But in this case, obviously, it's not that. But he's kind of saying "hora," like "behold," I guess. maybe that's a good translation, actually. Behold, and maybe it works in my example as well, where it's like, the kids guess what's going to come on, and then when it does, they say like, "Behold, how correct I was." I don't know, but there you go. And then mieru, this is a bit of a unique conjugation. This is the potential. It's not really. Miru has kind of its own potential verb. Miru can become mirareru, which means sort of to be able to watch or to be able to see. Whereas mieru is more like something is visible, which is it's like currently visible. So if I was talking about, let's say, Netflix, I would use mirareru. I would say, like, you can watch many shows on it. Whereas mieru, as I said, is kind of present. It's kind of, can you see it now? Is it visible now? Is it visible now? So it's slightly kind of different, but there you go. Mieru, so he's asking, can you see this presently? Can you see that? And then asuko, ki no ue na, okay, something. I think he's trailed off there, actually. So asoko, you've got this sort of three kind of hiragana thing going on where ko usually refers to things that are close to the speaker. So refers to things that are close to the listener, and refers to things that are distant from the two of us. So for example, in this case, Koko would mean here, where I am. Soko would mean there, where you are. And Asoko means over there, where, neither of us is, sort of thing. And then Ki no ue no, so it's like kind of up of the tree. It's like, at the top of the tree. And then she stick, I guess. She stick uede, using up on the C stick. Shukan ni shitara. Shukan, that's like main. This kind of means like to spectate. And this usually means like main. So is it like, I suppose if you just mix them together, you get like main spectate. But I guess it's like kind of main character spectator mode sort of thing, like first person. Let me just look that up. Shukan. One's personal opinion, one's own idea. Okay, that's weird. Shukan. I guess it must be like game language or something, where it's just kind of, Yeah, Shukan just means like first person view in games, maybe. And then ni shitara. So this is kind of like ni suru. It means like to make it so that you are in first person view, I guess. But shitara obviously is that kind of conditional. If or when you change it, if or when you make it so that you're in first person view. 3D stick de yoku mieru yo, something like that. So via the 3D stick, kind of well mieru, you'll be able to see well, I suppose. And then yo is just, a vibe changer. Toaru bachi no su o ne otosou kana to omotte. Okay, so here we have it again, for example. Kono would mean this that I have. Sono would mean that you have. And ano means like that thing over there that is, distant from the two of us. So ano toaru bachi. Toaru is obviously the name of the village or whatever. And this is usually read as hachi, but I'm guessing it changes to bachi just because it's easier to say. And that just means like, kind of bees, hornets, I guess wasps. It kind of covers all of those. Although the kanji might be different. So yeah, ano toaru bachi no su. So a su is a nest. So obviously that's linking that together. The nest of the toaru wasps or bees or whatever. And then one, we've got this right kind of thing again. That toaru hachi nest right. Otosou kana to omotte. So otosu is to sort of fell something or to drop something, I suppose. He's using volitional here because he's kind of, he's using to or mo. It's sort of like I very much think that I am committed to making it fall. Is kind of, a clunky translation. It just, just expresses his intent. He's thinking of felling the nest. And then kana adds a kind of a wonder into it. So, I don't know, man. Should I fell it, I wonder? I'm thinking. Kind of, you know, he's I guess maybe he's kind of stuck between whether he should, you know, knock it down or not. Demo, anna takai tokoro jane. Jane. Demo anna takai tokoro jane. What does that mean? Dou shiyou kana? Demo anna takai tokoro jane. Oh, okay, I think that's like a question. Again, this sort of missing punctuation is really, you know, it throws me off still. So I think it's a question. He's saying demo, like but. Hold on. Anna takai tokoro jane. No, it might not be. I've got two possibilities for this. Either he's saying, you know, to that much of a high place, you know, isn't it, kind of thing. It's sort of saying like, isn't it in like a high place? Isn't it so high? Or this isn't the negative, and this is actually like saying dewa, and then ne in kind of a agreement-seeking kind of way. Maybe. Demo anna takai tokoro ja ne. It's kind. I think he's sort of just kind of trailed off thinking about what he's gonna do, like kind of at such a high place, and then kind of like a right, like at such a high place, right? You know, like what am I gonna do? Oh, maybe it works. Yeah, maybe it is that. Because then he's saying doushio kana, do meaning sort of how, and shio is like, you know, volitional of suru. So, you know, how should I act? What should I do? And then kana, just I wonder. So, of course, we can shoot it down. So, I guess we will. And then hopefully, I'm going to do that a lot, I imagine. I'm going to keep bringing up the pause menu instead of the item thing. Pow! Hopefully, he doesn't have much to say after this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bro. Attack him, dude. It was him. Okay. I suffered serious wounds for that. Okay. Do I even... I'll keep doing it, man. I'm going to keep doing that. Do I even want to... I don't know what I'm doing. Bro. Oh. Do I want this? Oh, gross. Hachi no ko o bin ni tsukamaeta. Okay, interesting. So, hachi no ko... I guess that's just lava, is it? Hachi no ko. You like, ko usually means like child. Let me look this up for a second. Hachi no ko. Yeah, it's just lava, right? Okay. Hachi no ko. So ko usually just means child, right? And then hachi is obviously wasp or bee or, you know, whatever it is. Hornet, maybe. So it's, you know, whatever this animal is child. Sounds a bit messed up when you put it like that, actually, isn't it? Just got a kid in there. Bean neat, so into your bottle. Tsukamaeta. Tsukamaeru is like to capture. So that's just past tense. Tsukamaeta. Sakana no daikoubutsu de tsuri esa no teiban. So yeah, sakana, fish. Daikoubutsu means like very much loved product, or, you know, very just like favorite food, a very loved food or something. So daikoubutsu de. I think that might just be... Yeah, that's kind of like a continuous declarative. It's just allowing the sentence to continue. You don't want to say sakana no daikoubutsu da tsuri esa no teiban da. There's no need. You can just put de here and just sort of link these two clauses together. Tsuri esa, so fishing bait, and then teiban. Is it just kind of like a standard item? Let's have a look here. Oh yeah, standard goods or procedure. Okay, yeah, so just kind of a standard Standard bait. What's this? Ayo mantende? Okay, ayo, I think it's just like nutrition, basically. And then manten means literally like full points. So, you know, very nutritious, basically. Ayo manten de. So we've got this de again, just allowing a second clause, I guess. Jibun de nomu koto mo dekiru. Gross, man. Jibun de, like yourself. Nomu koto mo dekiru. You can drink it yourself, kind of also. Is basically what's going on. I say drink. Nomu kind of means to drink. It also just means to like swallow anything that you don't chew. You use kind of swallow, I suppose. You drink sort of thing. So soup, for example, in Japanese you drink soup, but you eat soup in English, right? I think. Tsuri esa ni tsukau toki wa y-exo ni sorezore. Oh, okay, interesting. Tsuri zao to hachi no ko o setto shite tsukau. Okay. So the time you use it as fishing bait, tsuri esa ni tsukau toki, y-x ni sorezore. Okay. And then we have tsuri zao to hachi no ko. So 2, y, and x. Sorezore means like each, sort of each of them. And then we have tsuri zao to hachinoko, so the fishing rod and the lava. Setto shite, just kind of set basically, and then skau, use them having set them. Use them having set each of them to y and x. Yeah. Sudeni tsuri zao ni esa ga tsuiteiru toki ya tsuri zao o setto shite inai toki ni tsukau to 1匹につきハートが4分の1ずつ回復する. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, that's kind of a pain. Sudeni, I think, is just kind of like already. Tsuri zao is the fishing rod again. Ni to the fishing rod. Esa ga tsuiteiru. Toki, we kind of need toki. So the time when there exists feed kind of attached to the fishing rod already. Surizao setto shite inai. Okay, sorry, no, then we have a ya. Sort of meaning like a non-exhaustive list of other conditions, I guess. So this is saying at times when there is something already on the fishing rod, or kind of among other possibilities, tsurizao o setto shite inai toki ni tsukau to. Oh, okay. Okay. So at the time there's already something set to the fishing rod, or at the time the fishing rod is not set. And then ni, basically meaning at the time that it isn't set, or there is something already attached to the rod. Use it, and piki is like your counter for lots of animals. Bugs, dogs, cats, maybe frogs. But yeah, generally kind of small animals. So yeah, ippiki ni tsuki, I guess that's just kind of like for every one of them. Hato ga, heart is obviously just our hearts. Yonbun no ichi, obviously just 1/4. Zutsu. Yeah, so a quarter heart each, maybe. And then kaifuku suru. Just recover, will recover. Recovery, and then suru makes it into a verb. So they will recover a quarter of a heart per use. I think that's been a bit of a while there, right? We're probably... do I want to go up here, actually? Let's go, dude. Oh, man, I've got 10 of them. Oh, man, this is... Why did they make this game like this? Why? Why is he climbing this slow? God damn it. Oi! I don't like it. Oi! Oi! Camera's a bit dodgy. Well, there's money. Oh, yeah. I could have done with this earlier before I bought the... before I bought the slingshot. Hey, nice view. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's that then. Yeah, cool. Is he going to grab the edge if I... No. Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Thanks for watching. You know, like, subscribe, and or support if you want. Don't if you don't. Thanks to my patrons, and I'll catch you next time.